Mama Jones stormed into the room, her voice cutting through the quiet hum of the television in the background. She tossed her oversized purse onto the couch, barely noticing as it slid off and hit the floor with a thud. Her wide eyes and frantic gestures made it clear that something serious was on her mind. Jim, lounging in his chair with one leg dangling over the side, looked up from his phone with a mix of curiosity and concern. "Ma, what you going on about now?" "You always got some kind of drama up your sleeve?" Jim said, his tone light but his eyes narrowing as he watched his mother pace the room. Mama Jones shook her head, her bangles clinking together as she pointed a manicured finger at him. "Drama? Boy, this ain't drama. This is real life. I'm talking about Chrissy." Jim sat up a little straighter, the playful smirk fading from his lips. "What you mean? What's going on with Chrissy? She was just here yesterday, talking about some new furniture she wanted to get. She seemed fine." "Fine? Fine don't mean nothing when you don't know what's happening behind closed doors," Mama Jones snapped. "I was down at the salon, right? And, you know Miss Rita, the one with the big mouth and the good perms? Well, she was whispering to her cousin on the phone, and I overheard her say Chrissy's name. Something about her being in danger. Real danger, Jimmy." Jim frowned, his grip tightening around his phone. "Danger? Ma, you sure you ain't just eavesdropping on some gossip? You know how folks love to talk." Mama Jones put her hands on her hips, looking offended. "Don't ma'am me like I'm making this up. I know what I heard, and Miss Rita ain't one to just throw words around for no reason. She said Chrissy was messing with the wrong people. People who don't play. Jimmy, you know she's been in Miami doing her real estate thing, right?" "What? If she got tangled up with some shady folks?" Jim rubbed his chin, processing what she was saying. "Ma, Chrissy's smart. She wouldn't get herself mixed up in nothing crazy." "Smart don't mean invincible," Mama Jones shot back. "Miss Rita's cousin works in Miami as some kind of property manager, and she said Chrissy stepped on some toes she didn't even know were there. And you know how cutthroat that real estate game can be?" Jim's jaw clenched. "Yeah, I know, but Chrissy's been doing this for years. She don't just step on toes without knowing who they belong to." Mama Jones sighed, shaking her head. "Jimmy, I got a bad feeling in my gut about this. What if she don't even realize what kind of mess she's in? What if somebody's setting her up to take a fall? Or worse?" Jim ran a hand over his face, exhaling heavily. "You really think it's that deep? Like somebody's out to hurt her?" Mama Jones nodded, her eyes glistening. "I don't like her, and you know that. Me and Chrissy have had our battles. Lord knows she's stubborn and don't listen to nobody. But I don't want nothing bad to happen to her, Jimmy. She's yours, and that makes her family whether I like it or not." Jim softened at that, stepping closer to his mother. "Ma, I hear you, but we got to figure this out for real, not just run with some half-baked story from the salon. I'm calling her right now." He scrolled to Chrissy's name in his phone and hit the call button. It rang once, twice, then went straight to voicemail. He frowned and tried again. Same result. "Yo, Chris, it's me. Call me back ASAP? Ma's over here talking about something she heard. Just hit me back." Mama Jones crossed her arms, watching him. "She ain't picking up. See? That's what I'm talking about. What if she's already in trouble?" Jim shook his head. "Ma, chill. She's probably just busy. She don't always answer right away when she's with a client. Let's not jump to conclusions." "Jump to conclusions? Boy, I'm trying to keep us ahead of the game. What if she's meeting with somebody who's planning to do her dirty? You gonna wait till it's too late?" Jim exhaled sharply and tried calling. Again. Voicemail. He looked at his mom, the worry starting to settle in his chest. "All right, let's say you're right. What do we do? I can't just hop on a plane to Miami without knowing what's what. We need more info," Mama Jones said, already dialing her phone. "I'm calling Miss Rita back. Maybe she can get her cousin on the line, and you start calling anybody Chrissy's been dealing with down there. Friends, clients, anybody who might know something." Jim nodded, already scrolling through his contacts. "Yeah, I got her girl Talia's number. She's been down in Miami with her sometimes. I'll hit her up." "Good," Mama Jones said, pressing her phone to her ear. "And Jimmy, don't you dare tell Chrissy I was the one who started this. She'll think I'm just stirring up mess again, and I ain't got time for her attitude right now." Jim smirked, despite himself. "Yeah, because you two get along so great already." Mama Jones shot him a look. "Don't sass me, boy." Jim chuckled, but his expression turned serious as he tapped on Talia's number. The phone rang in his ear as he walked away. "Yo, T, it's Jim. You talked to Chrissy today? I need to know what's good with her, right now." In the background, Mama Jones's voice sharpened as she pressed Miss Rita for more details. The tension in the room grew thick as the weight of the unknown pressed down on them both. Whatever was going on with Chrissy, they weren't about to let it slide. Not without a fight.